I've been watching you, watching me, and I know you want it, but it depends on how you kick your game. So last night I may have gone on the worst date I've ever been on in my life. In fact, this one may beat the time I went um, out with a guy and he got so drunk off of like 3 beers that he ended up spilling them all over me, like spitting it up all over me, and didn't move. He just like stared there. He just stood there and stared at me like for like, I don't know, it felt like forever until I grabbed a napkin, wiped myself off, and said, "Boy, bye." And as I was walking out the bar, he yells back, "Wait." So I turn around, thinking he might apologize, and he says, "You didn't pay for your beer." And it was funny because he had just closed out his tab for both of our drinks. And also, like, what the fuck? That's rude. You spit up on a girl all over her like a little baby because you can't handle your alcohol. And then you have the audacity to tell me I have to pay for my beer, which you already paid for? Okay, cool. Or the other time, I went out with a guy. It was like my rebound after my long term relationship ended. And he was like really tall and cute. And I was like, I just need to do that rebound sex thing so I can move on. And he ended up baby talking the whole time. We were like doing sexual things. Like, what do I do? You like you when I touch your pussy. And it's just like, no, no, I don't like it when you talk like that. Let's try something different. But yeah, so last night, it was like there's not even anything funny about it. It was just like, we went to get a drink. He was just standing there at the brewery, waiting awkwardly. And then he just couldn't keep up with conversation with me. He would just sit there and like stare at me. And he was like, "I'm out of questions." We hadn't even gotten through half of a beer. And of course, I was asking like all sorts of things, but it gets really tiring when it's just like one-sided. It's like, I'm not interviewing you. I'm not writing a fucking article about you. You're clearly not very interesting at all. And that's really hard because most of the time I can like pull out at least a little bit of someone's personality, like get a little glimmer, even if they're really shy or quiet. But I mean, I even straight up said, "Do you want to get really drunk and like, do you want to get so drunk that we decide we like each other and sleep together?" Or, because I was so bored. I was like, maybe if he's really drunk, he would be fun. But then he was like, I don't really want to drink anymore. Indicating that he would like still fuck me. And I was like, oh no, buddy. No. I will fuck a lot of people. But if you bore the shit out of me, if you don't try in any way whatsoever, if you can't hold a conversation or ask me any questions, it's not going to happen. It's like not that hard. And you still fucked it up. Uh, so, so he leaves, and I just go to my local watering hole and drink a couple beers by myself, which was way better company. Like a ridiculous amount better. Because I like hanging out with me. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why I do that every time. It must be my signature. Anyway, as I keep forgetting to say, go eat a carrot! And also subscribe to my channel for more amazing stories on dating and sex. And maybe soon I will give you my top 3 blowjob tips. Maybe. I don't know if y'all are ready.